do you guys want to go ahead and check out work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wants to go first? I know we have Carrie Ann and we have Jessica. Coin toss?
I can go first because Jessica might be with her dog right now, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to leave. Well, no, I can do that on Discord. So I'm going to go on Discord really quickly and say we are in Carrie Ann's. We are in Carrie. Okay, so let's go in yours. We are hitting the little body. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I'm in somebody. I will carry in whenever you feel ready. I've posted on this Twitters and stuff where we are, so go right ahead. Oh, wow.
This is beautiful, Carrie Ann.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
And the music is wild.
Thank you so much.
I enjoy flying through the bodies a lot. And I also love how close you can get to things. It's kind of like getting to things like really close in real life, but it fills up your whole screen.
I like how when you start flying, you get a little disoriented, but it doesn't really matter because of the way things are positioned.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then, did you add a fog?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was working with the fog.
oh, neat. Yeah, it's disorientating. Disorienting.
Thank you.
So, what? How is the sound? What?
What's that?
How did you do the sound?
Oh, I recorded my voice and made different tracks. Jessica, it was so hard to get the bodies to line up. As I'm sure you know, building in the space is really tricky.
Oh my gosh, yeah, navigating the space is really weird.
Yeah,
But it worked out. Yeah. I'm gonna slowly add more bodies to the space throughout the exhibit so that this was as many as I could get in for today, but there's probably like 8 more that I'm gonna add.
It's hard to know
I
where
think
they
that's cool
stop.
if it changes over time. Or like
Yeah.
grows and works. Or even like if the body's in a different pose each time, like it's sleeping and it
Yeah.
changes position.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. I keep getting disoriented and then like not knowing which way is up or down. So thankfully Carrie Ann is really bright in here so I can sort of like turn around and find her.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, is
stuff
there
everywhere.
a floor in here, or it's just free?
No,
free
there's no
floating?
floor.
Yeah. Cool.
The image directly above is really cool, and you almost can't notice it at first.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. And when you see it from, oh my gosh, it's like a pyramid.
Yeah, doesn't it look like? To me, it looked like steps leading up to like some kind of, I don't know. This is my vision from far away, like a temple or something, because of the way the legs kind of overlap. They look like steps depending on your viewpoint. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, a little bit of it is coming from like the white out of Korean rather than the playa. You see these things kind of appearing and disappearing.
Where's Carrie Ann? There she is. Yeah, I can't imagine you creating this and having to work in all directions.
Yeah, it's nice to work in the room.
And do you have a VR headset?
No, I don't. Not one for this. I have a cardboard one that you stick your phone in. My friend Annie has one. I could borrow hers, actually.
Have you thought about making an avatar that's you? Like one of these? Be very weird. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Is the audio like spatially centered in the very center of the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Kind of fades in and out, kind of as you're like when you get to the outer edges, you kind of cross over. It fades in and out, which is kind of neat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do some work out there on the outer edges. As the exhibition goes on, I'll be adding stuff out there.
It's very cool.
Beautiful.
Larger project called Body Landscapes, and it is my own interrogation of myself. And I work a lot with self-portraiture as a way of confronting myself and my body and the camera. I often find myself behind the camera, and I force myself to be in front of it from time to time. And this work is from a dream. I had a dream and I saw these 5 moving bodies of myself in this white background, and I felt like an exhibit. And I had the dream right around when I started the loop art critique, so it was perfect generator to create the work. And there will be GIFs available on the object that I put up today. And then there's also a generative art drop with FX Hash that's happening on December 22nd with the work as well. And that has a totally different look and feel. Yeah, it's exciting. And I love that it has all these different iterations, and I'm so grateful for the entity building in the XR editor because it really allowed it to become something that it wouldn't have been able to be without Loop and without Erickson. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. You're great. You're great. And Carla chose you, so but thank you for applying.
Yeah, and thank you to Karl.
Yeah. No, she's got a great eye and she's a great supporter of other artists, which is even better.
And it's about healing. It's about accepting my body and healing from everything that I've been through the last several years with the pandemic and being diagnosed with breast cancer on the day of lockdown. So working with all of those things.
There's still people coming in. Someone with a very cool avatar. Enjoying this avatar. I like seeing people appear out of the portal. It's fun. Ooh. All right, Jessica, do you want us to go in yours?
Sure.
Yay! All right,
I'll have to click on the big face.
big face.
Okay. So this piece came together. The bodies that you'll meet, or the beings that you'll meet throughout the maze, are creatures that I've been working on for a little while. They're driven by my own motion capture performance, and everything in here, all the images are made out of my own face that's gone through different levels of processing with AR face swapping apps, as well as an AI model that was trained on images that I made of my own face with face swapping apps. So there's kind of like layers of self-processing going on. And yeah, so you just sort of wander through here and meet who you meet along the way, and eventually you reach the end. So not to give anything away, but
I like that, layers of self-processing. Like it's a double entendre almost. You know, not in a sexual sense, but like it's almost like a pun. Processing layers of self-processing.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it? Ha ha ha. Just. It's giving me. Why am I blanking on the name of that movie with the giant maze? with the hotel.
It's not the labyrinth?
The labyrinth, but the scary movie. Here comes
is it
Johnny.
Pan's Labyrinth?
The Shining.
The Shining.
Oh, The Shining.
Yeah.
Especially with those crazy carpets.
It also makes me think of the Labyrinth.
Yeah. Oh wow. Which it wouldn't be a loop art critique if I didn't mention Dark Crystal, but Dark Crystal was the precursor to the Labyrinth. So I love this figure. This is what I saw for like 2 seconds when I came in earlier, that it's like stuck. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's fun seeing them in this way because I've had them displayed on screens with like a black background. So with that physical manifestation, they're crawling out of the screen. But in here, it's like, I don't know, it's got this glitchiness where they're crawling out of the maze or they're crawling out of the digital 3D space. It's, it's an interesting sense of space.
Oh, and they look so 3D. Wow. What are the words about?
So the words are excerpted from a text, like a longer poem piece that I've been working on. It's sort of a collage poem of just like quotes that I've appropriated and messed around with and mixed with my own thoughts. And I was deciding what to put in here and just kind of bringing it down to just 4 lines. So the first one is like, pretend to ignore what you know. Sort of like entering this space where you have to find your way through it. And it's like, I don't know, maybe try to leave behind what normally works for you and just be open to what's going to happen in here. And then the second one, happiness can't be commodified, but it is. Goodness is always for the getting. Just kind of like, thinking about self-presentation and self-construction and self-experience within like performative social and virtual spaces. And kind of like, how do we navigate happiness when it's being sold to us around every corner? And then the next one, I haunt you and you haunt me back. Yeah, just kind of like the way we occupy each other's minds from a distance and through distanced connection.
These bodies really make sense in here. The way to me, they almost seem like they're trapped inside of the maze or something. Like this head is, like they're stuck. Like they're like flies on like fly paper. Oh, here's Carla. She's come in. I'm gonna run and go find her.
Sure.
Was the layout of faces on that model, was that like explicitly placed, or was that like an AI generated thing?
On the bodies?
Yeah, like the texture.
Yeah, so those are like the texture is these faces that are mine, but through face swapping, and then I created a texture in Photoshop, like with a custom brush made out of the face, and painted it with the texture of the body.
Hey, Carla, you can follow me.
Okay, I was trying to sign in, so it had my name. All right. Where are you?
Something now that's like.
There you are, Ariel. Okay, cool.
Yeah. If you press shift, you
Hi.
can go. Hi, how's it going? This is like a ride.
You said these were motion
Awesome. This is amazing.
Yeah. So, and these bodies, they're kind of like, part of the reason they're glitching too is because I'm in this OptiTrack space, like a room with all these cameras tracking me, and then I'm sort of testing the edge of that space. and seeing when it loses track of the body. So I'm like climbing over a desk on the edge of the space.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was wondering where the motions came from on these. They look erratic, but like they're like something is happening, like you're doing something.
Mm-hmm. Climbing around, yeah. Yeah, and then the ones that have AI involved that I was mentioning at the beginning are the ones on the walls, where I trained a model on this like massive series of face swapped selfies of myself, like the ones you see on the bodies, and then asked it to spit out new proposals of those faces, and so I'm working with those images now, where they're like an AI's interpretation of the faces I've been making.
Do you find that the AI gives you kind of like there's an AI typical face? To me, it always has this very typical kind of, I don't know, almost like a photoshopped model kind of looking face.
Well, maybe like it's the faces I'm training it on are not normal already, like they're already quite processed. So the ones I'm getting back have distortions and colors that are reminiscent of what they've been trained on. I will say it's like using prompts. I have to get it to not make impressionist looking images. It's really into like Van Gogh looking stuff, or interprets moire lines as brushstrokes, which I wasn't so much trying to make. So that was interesting to run into. I guess the internet loves Van Gogh, probably.
Yeah.
And but yeah, there's like some patterns. One thing I'm really enjoying about it is the gender bending that it does with faces, where they're really androgynous and sort of like just like a mix of masculine and feminine features and embellishments that are like very loosely bearing some resemblance to me. Totally fine with me, Carla. Yeah.
All right, awesome. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
I just jumped on my machine. I was running from the subway to get here. This is amazing, Jessica. Wow.
Thank you.
What a transformation from the last time I saw it. And I really appreciate this whole maze experience. Ariel, thank you for leading me here. And the training, that you're being very specific about the training and resisting the Van Gogh or the algorithm, and just what the popular kind of output is.
Yeah.
I love the teeth that you get sometimes. Like you get these really very eerie teeth that come in.
Yeah, I'm kind of, I just started, this video is a process I've had in mind for a while, and I just started finally doing it in the last week, and I'm kind of obsessed now with just like using animated noise layers to drive the cutouts and movement to get this sort of fluid movement within the image, and then adding lights and glass effects to bump it out to 3D and again. And yeah, so I'm making a lot of these collages now with the AI faces, and it's really fun. Just like that perfect balance of control and chance and experimentation with it.
Is there more around the corner, or this maze? How long does this maze go for?
I think there's one more body to encounter.
Wow.
Okay.
This is a long maze.
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed by the XR editor. I mean,
I wish I was in headset right now so I could really get it, feel the full scale of this.
Yeah. Oh man.
Like this body is probably 20 feet, high or something. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Amazing.
Oh, and the face is at the end of it. I get it.
Tell the future to shut the fuck up. I love that. Now that's a prompt.
Yeah. Oh, see, now I'm like running. I want to run to my Discord and tell see what it says to when you say that.
Yeah, somebody should try that out. And then this head is, okay, that's our portal to go back.
Yeah.
That's your face, right?
Yeah, that's a face that's been face swapped like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the kind of face that goes into the AI model for training.
Really great with the seams too. I mean, this is not easy. I would not imagine this is easy to install and get it all so lined up. And your seams are, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Yeah, it was took some getting used to the space, and then putting in the collisions. At first, accidentally made the labyrinth impossible to move through because everything was blocked off.
No, I'm pressing G. Can I fly in here?
You can cheat.
No, you
But it's
can't.
fun. It's a cool perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying. Okay, G.
I
No,
don't
no,
think
that's
so.
fine. Huh.
I think-
Okay, I won't cheat. Okay.
No, it's fun. It's fun to look from above.
Yeah, you turned it off.
Yeah, the G isn't working for me. I try to fly
Oh.
and yeah.
Wait, let
I
me
think
check
it's
because
somehow-
I'm flying.
Huh.
Uh,
I don't think I have flying disabled. I love to fly.
okay, one sec.
Mhm.
Settings.
You're the only one that's in charge of flying right now.
It's funny. It lets me fly. I'm like the
Yeah.
master flyer.
Yeah, you're the master flyer.
Yeah, you have to go to the one that says settings and then room settings.
But I mean, that could be built into it, you know, that you just want us to experience the maze human scale or something. Where we're, yeah.
Yeah, because then.
Okay, it should be enabled now.
Yep,
Oh,
it is.
I see it. All right. Woo.
Whoa. Oh, that's
This
so
is
cool.
massive.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
It's fun to see all the avatars flying now.
Yeah, I love to show people like the metaverse for the first time and then get them to fly because they're like, what? What? How is this possible?
Mhm. It's like a dream. Now, is there a reason there's no kind of ground plane? You want it kind of floating?
At first I had one, and then I made it invisible because it was making it hard to see things when I was editing. And then I just kind of liked that. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, it might have taken away from the walls and that imagery, you know, because this is pretty maximalist, so yeah.
Yeah, and I liked this tone of like changing the time to change the sky color.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just liked the different shades that brought.
kind of complementary colors, the blues and pinks
Mm.
on the complementary scale.
Yeah, I like that maybe people like first, it's the kind of thing where you realize you have a task, right, to move through this thing. And I'm glad I at least figured out how to do collisions so you can't walk through the walls. But then maybe people just like go in and then don't think about flying until the end. Or it'd be cool if I could set it that you could only fly at the end, but yeah.
Yeah, see, like, you all should make lists of functionality that you'd like to, you know, experiment with, and maybe, you know, the next build of this technology could accommodate.
Mhm.
Yeah, and our devs always love a challenge. So
Yeah.
that's the best thing about, being in a funky little handmade metaverse is that, you can ask the devs, and the whole reason why we have all these individual rooms is because the artists started making too much stuff to be in the same room with each other. So they had to be separated. That was the whole reason. And we were like, what are we going to do? And they're like, well, we can just build this online editor, and then they can, and then they also wanted doing stuff like turn the lights off and, not have all the buildings and the trees. And
Yeah. This is great for prototyping, and then,
mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. You can because it's a pretty easy editor. I mean, I know it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's not complex like other ones. Should show it to you one day, Karl. You'll see that it's pretty easy. But and then once you get used to this one, you can get used to more complex ones.
Yeah,
Nemo,
sure.
who is here, created a beautiful piece that I still think about. Oh, he left as soon as I said something.
Oh, he left. What did it comprise? What was it about?
Oh, it had sand in it, these sand dunes, and that sort of these beautiful sand dunes, and it looked like a desert, which was really perfect for this space. And then these giant artifacts that he had sort of created from an Instagram that was posting artifacts. He created 3D models of them coming out of the sand dunes. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I think he's back.
Oh no, we're back.
And that's called a gaming keyboard right there.
Yeah, I've got a keyboard like that too. Yeah. My studio. I've got 2 keyboards like that, and that is, serious typing noises. I love it.
I didn't realize my mic is open. Hi.
I'm clapping
I know.
with my physical hands.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
there's no emoticons in this one. Although, actually, we did figure out, let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. No, I can't do it.
Somebody, okay.
Beautiful
Well,
work.
clap.
Thanks, guys. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming. So yeah, you can jump back with the face or just press back.
Okay.
Alright.
So the other two artists aren't here. They couldn't make it, but I think we should check out their rooms anyway.
Yeah.
This is Clayton's work. He doesn't have a room, but just point out his work. Oh, I didn't realize he has a transparency in this, Jeff. In this image. Just noticed it. That's neat. Yeah, so I don't. Oh, it is a GIF. Oh, that's an interesting thing. And the little one. Quite like that. And then I don't know anything about this piece over here, but I actually really like it.
Where are you now? Let's see.
Which
one are you referring to?
I was just looking at this piece over here. The piece that with the sort of the portal sand thing, but then I was looking at this one, which I haven't seen before. Maybe I missed it due to Art Basel.
The one with the jazz band?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's new. Yeah, that's totally new.
Looks like New Orleans to me.
Yeah.
But I like how it goes from this jazz band, and then I love the rhythm where it just stops.
Yeah, and look at that. That looks like some AI generation or. Hmm.
It's really neat. I really enjoy that. That just pausing there, and then it goes to this, which I'm not sure what it is, but I mean, I'm sure he could tell us.
Yeah.
But that's very cool. And then we have these two. We have
What else is?
and then we have the banana, and then we have Kigin's.
Okay.
Which ones do you guys think we should go to?
Let's go to the banana.
Banana? All right. Banana.
Did I miss a lot of people already? Sorry, I couldn't get here earlier. Okay, are we jumping into the banana?
Yes. I think if it glitches, just press the URL again. Oh, right there. Right. What is this? What is going on?
We took this to a new level.
It's lip synced pretty well.
Yeah, the banana. It's
Yeah, it's really lip synced. I wonder how he finally got that.
Oh, it disappears.
All right, so Jessica, tell us about this because on his behalf, because I know I missed some sessions. Remember.
Oh gosh. Well, man, I wish he was here to speak about it himself.
Just a quick.
I know that he has a lot of different associations with the banana. So, but there was something. Do you remember what it was about the nuclear, like nuclear bombs or something? Do you remember this part of the discussion, Ariel?
Well, I think we're in a giant microwave.
Microwave. This is with radiation. Isn't this like radiation?
Right.
Radiation, yeah. Which is, a consequence of a nuclear bomb or a microwave.
Yeah, or a banana. Like the bananas
Was part
have
of that.
some amount of radiation. Yeah.
That was it.
So we're in a.
Has anybody seen that film Leave the World Behind?
Mm-mm.
I just watched it. It just came out, and it's very apocalyptic. And I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it's strange that I'm thinking of that film, which is not a trippy, surreal film like this, but this feels apocalyptic in a way.
Yeah.
Even if it's really fun, it feels really kind of, woo!
It's just like it's a show, you know, and it also feels like we're in some sort of weird like bar, like we've wandered into like was it Star Wars? Like we've wandered into some sort of weird bar, and or even not even like Star Wars, but I would say like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And the floors are melting, or he thinks the floors are melting. Or
Again, I can imagine being in this in a headset.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come back in my headset. How long have these been stopped for, Ariel?
a long time. This is the longest since we're taking a break, so it's gonna be. Oh God, I have to check really quickly what the
Well, over the break, I'm gonna come in. I want to experience these in my headset.
February
Yeah,
11th.
for sure.
February
Yeah.
11th. It's a while.
Okay, so I have some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think when you're immersed and this becomes, just surrounding you, I'm very curious to compare and contrast those experiences. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then what I'll also do is like, I think we might also have a closing reception because it's so long, so we can get some of the artists. Oh, so cool.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you figured out the lip syncing. That was a big concern.
Yeah.
Very important that this was a lip sync banana. So and I love the trailing dithering, I guess is what I'm calling it.
The
Like,
dithering, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, with like this motion blur, it's really nice.
Yeah.
and if you look at his other work, which his other work is fantastic, this, is a definite like departure.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I love that trailing pixelation.
Oh, that trailer is really great.
I think it's one of my favorite parts.
It feels more experimental than some of his other work I've seen.
Yeah. Well, his other work was very Muppets, and now this is like a dance. This is the dancing.
Yeah.
So it's still very like pop culture, like little kids
Yeah.
gone wrong. I love
Definitely green lines, but it just seems like aesthetically he kind of pushed and experimented more.
Yeah. And I love the hand-drawn nature of these. I mean, I love seeing like a pencil line.
So the microwave, he'd done that last time I was here, and I think was a major move forward with the concept. Hey, congratulations, everybody.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Great
All right,
choices.
take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Oh, this is so much fun. I'm just going to jump right into her work so that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's roll.
I'm still hearing the banana somehow.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a little tiny bit of glitching. What I've been doing is using the URL and just highlighting it and clicking it again because there's a tiny bit of, and I think that's also what happens when you see double avatars. I think they're left over from the previous scene, so it's like the worlds are combining somehow.
Wow, that's trippy. Also,
Yeah.
just conceptually.
Yeah, you're in two different places. Like in your piece, actually, you were talking, but you were at the beginning of the maze on the outside, where you thought people were showing up, but actually those were leftovers from.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. That's those are duplicates of everybody.
Wow, this is so cool. Have you seen this before?
No, I have not seen this. Crystal, hi.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. Hi.
Hi. Haven't seen you around in a little bit.
Yeah, teaching.
Yeah. Ugh. That is, the more we get so many professors now, and we get so many professors now that end of the year. I have lost Jessica.
I'm here. I'm low. How do you move fast in here? I forget.
Shift.
Okay.
Wow, this is dense. Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
gosh, there's so much
Big
stuff.
also.
Whoa. Wow. This is a lot more complex than I remember. This is dense. Oh, very cool. Post really quickly.
Quick question, Ariel. How are they able to control the speed of movement? Is that a new feature since?
I think it's just. Wait a second. Let me try to find where you are.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of asteroids and rock things higher and below
Oh
the sky.
shoot.
This is fun if I can describe this. Also, hi, Jessica. I don't know if you go by Jessica or Heather, but it's nice to
Oh
meet
yeah,
you.
Jessica's
Chicago.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you? I've lost everybody.
Everyone's really quiet. It's hard to describe where you are in here.
Yeah, I'm following the sound of people's voices. I think I'm getting closer.
Yeah, I hear you better.
Ah, here we go. All right. I went really far away. Yeah. Is Crystal around, or have we lost her?
I'm still here.
Oh no, she's far away too.
Okay. Am I better now?
This is very big,
Mm-hmm.
and somehow I got very far away.
Coming.
Wow. This is amazing.
Floor down here?
Oh my gosh, this is so amazing.
Same, I don't see you, but
I see something floating around.
another of these glitchy things.
Oh, me too. Okay.
Wait, there you go. Thanks for coming.